Hi, thank you so much for picking up Living Proof and for reading my story. I know your time is valuable and I appreciate you spending some of it here with me. This story is about the end of a love and the beginning of a passion. When I was younger, and for most of my life, I tried to live up to everyone else's expectations. I tried to be the good little church girl for my mom, the perfect wife for my ex-husband, so obviously that didn't work very well. I tried to be the perfect friend, the perfect student, and on and on. I thought that would make me happy. Unfortunately, it didn't work. It made me insecure and afraid and miserable. When I was younger, my mother called my sister the pretty one and myself the strong one. Not that either of those labels are bad, it's just that out of that, I extrapolated that I must be the ugly one. So I was very insecure, especially around the opposite sex. So when I started to get attention from men at a rather late stage in my life, I didn't have my first boyfriend until I was 19, it became the defining factor. If I had the attention of a man, then I was loved and wanted and everything was fine. Unfortunately, if you've ever been there, as I'm sure many of you have, you know that eventually the attention starts to wane. And all of those flaws that you thought weren't important in the beginning start to show up in technicolor. And everything eventually goes to pot. And it becomes very, very, very bad. Have you ever been there? It's not a nice place. So this story is about the ending of one love, which actually taught me something and created a passion in me because of the shifts that it created in my life. And since the end of that story, a lot has happened. And my passion has grown, and now all I want to do is share with women how incredibly amazing and wonderful they are and how they deserve to have the life that they want without living by the expectations of everyone else, whether it be man, parent, or any number of people. So how would you like to have a fun and fulfilling life? How would you like to look in the mirror and instead of hissing, you purr? Does that sound great? Well, there's two ways that I'd like to share with you that you can actually do that right now. And the first one is by remembering that you are amazing and beautiful just as you are. Yes, I mean it. You don't have to lose that 10 pounds. You don't have to modify your personality. You just have to be yourself. Your true, honest, deep down self. And that may seem a little scary, may seem a little hard. You may not even know who you are. I know I didn't for a very long time. Once you find that out and you start expressing that in all its glory, your life will be completely different. And number two is that you live a sensual life. Now hang on. Take a little check there. I said sensual, not sexual. Don't get me wrong, sex is great, but it's a very small part of your life. Sensuality is about your senses, all 5 of your senses, alive and working all the time, because they create a presence and a joy in your life that will keep you grounded, that will help you realize what you love and what your goals are, and take you where you want to be. You can you can be sensual without any sex, and unfortunately you can have sex without being sensual. So let's keep that sensuality alive and bubbling. So live by your rules, be present, be sensual. And then your life will be more fulfilling and way, way more fun. And please remember one little thing. Be beautiful, be you.